Hey there, it's Carrie again, and as you guys probably know, if you watched one of my more recent videos, I happen to be in beautiful Montana in the United States. This is where I grew up, and I'm spending 6 weeks here this year in Montana, and I do have the ability to travel and work at the same time since my business is virtual. But of course, while I'm here, I really want to spend my time focusing on my family and my friends. And this year especially, I've been making that a priority. And whenever my nieces and nephews come to me and they're like, hey, do you wanna? I'm just like, yep, I wanna. And I drop whatever I'm doing, if at all possible, and I focus my time on them so that we can go golfing, we can go hang out, we can go to the movies, we can make dinner together, whatever it is. And in the past, I've noticed that this has really been difficult for me because the fact that I wasn't getting the work done that I thought I should be getting done to move my business forward really stressed me out. I could not find the balance between doing the work and spending time with my family. And one of the things that would slide off of my plate when I get into this situation is my meditation time, the time that I spend outside in nature exercising. And those are the things that rejuvenate me. But I would get up in the morning and I'd be like, oh, I better get my work done first. So that'll make me available later in the day in case, one of my friends wants to do something, my family, whatever. And by the end of the day, I was just really, really stressed out. So what was keeping my mindset healthy, getting out into nature, doing the meditation, was the first thing I was dropping off the list. Either that or I would struggle to be able to find the space in the meditation that was really beneficial for me, meaning that I would, try and meditate for 20 minutes and it would just be garbage. We've all done that, right? You've done a meditation session and gotten up and been like, oh, that was garbage. Why did I even waste my time doing that, right? What I have found this year by taking a different approach to this time is that I am happier in general. I love spending time with my family. I get so much joy out of hanging out with them. I feel peace when I am around them. And that has prompted me to want to meditate even more. And it's easier for me to get into that bliss state when I meditate in the morning because I'm closer to it already. I'm finding joy in my day. I'm not beating myself up for not getting the work done that I've made up in my head that I should be getting done. And I'm focusing on the things that are really important to me. Family is my highest value. Friends are right up there with family for me. And they bring me so much joy. And because I'm vibrating higher already, when I do set aside time to meditate, I jump even higher faster. And so what that's made me want to do is meditate even more because I love that bliss state that I get into. But it's more accessible to me when I'm already feeling really good. So in the past, I would be so stressed out, I would be at the point of tears and just, stress headaches and high anxiety. And then I just didn't seem worth it to meditate because I couldn't get to that space. By allowing myself to enjoy the time that I'm here, I'm still maintaining getting the minimum amount done. My business is still moving forward. I'm still taking care of my clients and doing all the things, but I shifted my priority and I shifted my mindset. And what that has allowed me to do is vibe even higher so that when I set aside time to do the things that nurture my soul and really get me connected to source energy, it's so much easier for me to be there and get there. And I only have to spend a little bit of time, whereas before I might struggle for an hour to try and get there and even then not make it. So if you are struggling with this as well, like maybe you've given up on meditation because it just doesn't work for you. It's not enjoyable. You do not feel inspired to do it. Try doing it at times when you're actually already happy and see how quickly you can rise even higher in your vibration by giving yourself permission to do it then. And let's face it, let's talk about giving yourself permission. Why don't you give yourself permission to do some of the things you enjoy and see how much more inspired you are to do the things you have to do in order to move your business forward, if that's what it is. Whatever you feel obligated to do, find inspiration beforehand, and I think you'll find it so much easier to shift into that have to mode. Maybe it won't even be a have to anymore. Maybe you'll change it into a get to, because you're just going to be feeling so good anyway.